talk that kind of it. He say Peter Obi no go the burial of Buhari. Because currently now, when that thing happened, Peter Obi was first to send his condolence. You understand? You don't know the man schedule. You know even.
Hello and welcome to my channel. So now, what they're saying is that Obi did not attend Buhari's burial. You know, Buhari burial was yesterday. And I think they want to use it against him. You know, destruction is coming. According to them, they say it's a disrespect. They say it's a proof he doesn't care about the North. They even say this one absence is enough to stop him from ever becoming president. Can you imagine? Now, let's ask what these guys are doing. Is it really fair? Now, attending a funeral, is it more important than years of service, compassion, and sacrifice for living? Let me tell you, there is no law that says Peter Obi must attend any burial, not even the burial of a former president. And yes, while it appears symbolic, but symbols do not feed the poor. Like Alfred Nobel quote says, Alfred Nobel is the founder of the Nobel Prize. He said, "I would rather take care of the stomachs of the living than the glories of the departed in form of monuments." Maybe Peter Obi believes the same thing. Or maybe he was busy feeding the hungry in the North. Or maybe he was visiting sick children or planning another quiet donation. Peter Obi has donated so much to the North. Is it because of a burial he did not attend? Does Buhari even know those who attend the burial?
He go talk that kind of it. He say Peter Obi no go the burial of Buhari. Because currently now, when that thing happened, Peter Obi was first to send his condolence. You understand? You don't know the man schedule. You don't even know whether in the town, whether in the country. You don't know. Besides that, Peter Obi is not holding any portfolio where he goes, okay, he's a current serving commissioner or this or that and that. Another thing again, he's supposed to thank God. Because if Peter Obi be go that burial, now he for drag the whole attention. Possibly nobody for the look the serving president and all that. It don't happen, no be one, no be two. Anywhere the man go, because of the natural love where they get for her, they always collect the show. He's a man of the show and all that. You understand? So anybody where they thought say Peter Obi no go, that's not our headache. It's not our problem. You understand? People where hold official portfolio where they serve the country don't go, and they are very demanding peace. It's okay. So you don't get any reason to blame Peter Obi. According to Saro, whether don't be the person where they expect that may no go.
And maybe, just maybe, it was due to security reasons or personal circumstances we don't even know about. Must everything in Nigeria now become a political weapon? I don't even know. You know, Peter Obi donated so much to the North. IDP camps in millions. He built boreholes and gave beds to hospitals in the North. And he bought school buses for Almajiri children. He constantly visits Kaduna, Meduguri, Kano, Yola. Not because of campaign, but compassion. He has done so much in the North that some people in the South, especially Southeast, were like, this is our brother. He's wasting money. Why didn't he come and do it in our place? So what I'm telling you is not just about news headline. These are facts. He was doing things not because of election. He was he did it because he believes every Nigerian life matters, North or South. How many politicians can say the same? The only thing some of these politicians do when it comes to election time, we saw Atiku. Most of them, you see them in the areas that are not good. They are trying to tell you they are philanthropic. Peter Obi was doing this outside the election campaign. He was helping and always helping, donating and always donating. Aside campaign, anything whatsoever. So, not showing up in burial should not be a problem. So now, just because he didn't stand at burial ground for photo ops. He suddenly unfit for the presidency. That is what these guys are trying to push. I don't know whether they want a president that shows up at every burial for clapping. One who builds schools, supports hospital, and defends the poor. Is it what they want? The one who stands for the poor, or the one who will show up at burial? There are people who wants to turn everything concerning the North and South to war. But Peter Obi has refused to play the game. His message is simple. He wants to build a new Nigeria, one where a man is judged by his work, not where he comes from or what burial he attended. Let's not allow politics to blind us. Let us not throw away truth just to follow tribe. Buhari is gone. May his soul rest in peace. But the living still cry for help. And if Peter Obi chooses to focus on the living, then he is working in the light of the conscience, not crowd. The North needs justice. The South needs fairness. And Nigeria needs leaders who think beyond the camera. So next time they talk about burial attendance, ask them, what did they do for the living? Because history will not remember who stood by the grave. No. But who stood by the people. Constantly, Peter Obi has fed the North with his, he's not the richest in Nigeria, but he has done so much that you wonder why. Even not because of election, before elections, Peter Obi is known for helping the poor. Peter Obi has done some good things in the North. And somebody will like, he did not attend burial. Now, let me tell you something. We are watching this new party that was formed. I want to advise you people. This is an advice. Peter Obi has a movement too. It's not like as if I believe in politics. I support everyone. But I want you guys to make the right choice. Peter Obi has a movement outside the parties. I know you people will like, oh, whoever comes out to become a presidential candidate must be supported. I'm giving you a tip. I'm not backing Peter Obi, but I'm giving you people a tip. If you are trying to hinge on his non-attendance of burial to destroy, you guys are making a mistake. Because for me, attending burial is good, but for me, it's a ceremonial thing. Even the one who is dead does not know those who attended the burial. And the question should have been, where was Peter Obi, or where is Peter Obi? It's possible he's holed up on something. And if he didn't attend intentionally, I don't think that should cause any problem. He has done a lot more than attending burials. I've listed several things Peter Obi did. I'm telling you guys this, not because of, I'm not trying to play tribal politics, but it's good to give the cap to who it fits. Northern people. Northern people. Well, let me leave it here. My people will say, Jili legu goezegono. Time is coming again. Time of election. People will like, they will give you rice that will take you maybe 2 days or 1 week. Or even a month or 4 months. You accept it. Oh, this is the right person. When the person wins, you know that the person is different. We are around that time of fake politicians' promises. And some people are voting because of tribe. Me, if I want to vote, I will look at records. Who deserves this? Who deserves to rule Nigeria? Nobody is perfect, but there are people, you've seen their past antecedents, you could say, oh, this guy, Nigeria is missing a lot. Our problem is in our hands. It's coming from our hands. We, though, well, yes, the elites are also manipulating things. But we can say no. We can say no. I'll leave it here. Please share this video widely. If you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe. I'm Azuka Oja. I say bye-bye for now.